Hey folks, welcome to the jungle. I'm Jungle Boy 323, and this was supposed to be a Halloween stream. I was supposed to do this before or on Halloween. A while back, Amnesia Collection was a free game of the week on PlayStation Store, so I thought that'd be a cool idea for a Halloween stream. I didn't get around to it till just now. It's only the day after Halloween. I'm still in the Halloween spirit, so I figured, why the fuck not? But without further ado, let's get right into it and see if it can scare the shit out of me. Why don't we? It's loading. This game features auto saving. When you see this icon, do not. Okay. Frictional games. With support from Nordic Game Program. Blitworks. Welcome to Amnesia: The Dark Descent. What follows is a couple of quick messages on how to get the best possible experience. Amnesia should not be played to win. Instead, focus on immersing yourself in the game's world and story. I mean, how else would you play? Tryhards. Do not worry about when and how to save during gameplay. The game will take care of that for you. When you want to leave the game, just choose save and exit. You can then use continue to return to where you left off next time you start up the game. The world of Amnesia is a dangerous place and you are extremely vulnerable. Do not try to fight the enemies encountered. Instead, use your wits, hide, or even run if necessary. I'm not good at stealth. And I'm hoping I don't startle the monsters into chasing me down the halls when I panic and haul ass like a bitch. But I figured that's what would make this entertaining. Me screaming my head off and running through the halls chased by grunts. The interplay between light and dark is very important to the game, and because of this, it is vital to set up the gamma correctly. Use the slider control below to do so. Adjust it until the square to the right is barely visible. Until the square at the right is barely visible. Also, make sure to play in a dark room and wear headphones for the best effect. Oh boy! Shit, that might be a little too dark. Oh. Cool. That is all. Hope you enjoy immersing yourself in the world of Amnesia. Frictional games. I hope so too. I'm nervous. Alright, let's get it. Got some Halloween candy here.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
Well, isn't this a fine pickle we've gotten ourselves into? I must admit, I don't normally play horror games, so this is an entirely new experience for me. I'm pretty... I mean, I know this game isn't that scary to most people, but, like I said, I don't usually do this thing often, so... A memento has been added to the journal. Triangle, make sure to check these whenever you get stuck. Notes. No notes are available. Diaries. No diaries available. Mementos. Follow the liquid trail and find its source. Also, to clarify, for those of you thinking that the red splotches are blood, they are not. If you look closely, they are flower petals. When holding an object, press L1 to throw it. Oh, neaters. So, top windows. So circle is crouch. Alright, I'm sure you guys don't want to see me do that. No tinderboxes, okay. Off we go. Well, this looks fun. I'm sure this won't be terrifying. Okay, what's happening? What's happening? Daniel, snap out of it. You're losing your shit, buddy. Daniel's like freaking the fuck out. And door. I'm sorry if I did see that coming, but only because I've watched playthroughs of this. Otherwise, I wouldn't have the foggiest idea what I was doing. This looks all very happy and fun times. Picked up tinderbox and a glass of, what is this, sherry? Let's go over to the light. I don't fucking know. I don't know my booze! Oops. It's just gonna... I have a chair! Okay. I have a chair. This chair is my friend. I feel safe holding it. Stay right there, chair. Hold down. Oh, I'm sure that's not going to get obnoxious. Alright. I'm gonna need to open and shut these pretty quickly. So, I'm just gonna get some practice opening and shutting doors. Because I'm gonna want to do a little bit of this action. Okay. Okie doke. Let's giddy. Yeah, da dee, yeah, dee doo dee doo, yeah, da dee. Oh, good. Okay, let me just get my chair here. Sorry, Mr. Chair. I'm gonna want something to chuck at the enemy if I see one. Okie doke. Let's see what we got here. Excuse me? Do you want to run that by me again? I heard that! What is this? Okay, this is already creepy. Yeah, do. I'm sorry? Okay, Daniel, buddy, let's keep it together. You good? You good? Okay. Alrighty. Oh god, startled the shit out of me by knocking that chair off the door. Excuse me? How about no? I'm gonna go for this chair. This chair seems much more aerodynamic if I have to chuck it at somebody. I move very slowly. Okay, you just sit there. Anything going on in here? What's the 1020? Oh, hi. Okay, I only know a few things about this game, such as that, like, scratching noise. I used to think it was like bugs, but it's Daniel grinding his teeth. So that means he's getting antsy, and this game has a sanity function, and I can't stay in the dark for too long. Okay, yeah, we are getting the fuck out of there. Just... yeah. I would love to fucking just hide in that closet all day where I feel safe. But I must carry on. Could you win, demons? Could you not? Could you just not, please? Thank you. Okay, this red door. What do we have? Old archives. I gotta remember that fucking right triggers to interact instead of X. The controls are a little counterintuitive to most games, so that's gonna take some getting used to. I'm sure I'll be used to it by the time a monster wants to eat my face. Oh, this all looks delightful. Oh, good. Got some books. I'm gonna take you. You look important. I have a book. No, no. No, no. Fuck you. Events will reduce your sanity. Okay, so... is something coming? What the fuck is happening? Stay in the light, Daniel. Look at the light. The light is pretty. Okay. What's going on? That book's probably ruined. Fuck a duck, it is dark. Standing in darkness, your sanity will slowly drain. Turn on lights in the environment using tinderboxes to search for other sources of light. Okay. Settle down, Daniel. Keep it together. Let's keep it together. Yes, a chair. I have a chair. I don't like the darkness. The darkness is the bad one. Oh, it's locked, is it? Okay, I'm gonna leave that chair in here. What the fuck is the sprint button? Oh, a lantern. You have picked up the lantern. When filled with oil, it can be turned on by pressing square or selecting in the inventory. Oh, isn't this delightful? Isn't this all very exciting? I don't have a lot of oil, though, so... What are you? Oh, hi! Shit banging around is not a fun time for me. Okay? It's not something I appreciate. Whew. How about no? Can we not? I would like to not, please. Okay, okay, it's dark. It is dark. So... What the fuck? Okay, okay, okay. Light that, please, thank you. The Rainy Hall. No, I think that's where I just came from. Sorry if progress is slow, you guys. I would be interested to... Okay, so right triggers to run. Alright. That is useful information. I need more tinderboxes, like, desperately. I'd rather not. I don't want any. I don't like that. I can tell you that shit. Maybe I can defend myself with this broom. That's right. Get him with a pointy end. The lantern drains oil when it is turned on. To add more oil to the lantern, press X over the oil item in the inventory. Alright, so I'm just gonna top off the old lantern here. Let's see what we got here.
19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
Thanks, Daniel. I will, Daniel. Well, something tells me it's not going to be that easy. So, yeah. I'm quite convinced it's not going to be that simple. Well, there's a lot of whatever that is on the floor. Hold on a tick. So I need to go to the inner sanctum and kill this Alexander guy. Neat. How do I do that? I am out of tinderboxes. I really don't like that shit. Can you fucking not? The footsteps and shit. That is... It's bad time. Okay, so I need to go to the inner sanctum and kill the fuck out of Alexander. Yeah, okay. Alright. Oh, it won't budge, will it? Well, that's wonderful. Can I get some more oil? And can that shit, like, knock it off? Those of you who play Amnesia are probably screaming at me. If we're like, get fucking, go there, do that thing that is. Well, first of all, I can't hear you. Second of all... Fuck you. No, I'm kidding. Okay. Okay, I don't need... Exactly where am I meant to go? Oh. Hold down left trigger and move the right stick. Well, yeah, that was easy. Not really. Entrance hall. Here we go. To run, hold. Okay, well. Well, this place has fallen into a bit of disrepair.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
Beneath the very stone of Brennenburg. Fascinating. Oh, I just gotta chill. Alright, well. Let's see what going down here brings me. Doo-doo. Wine cellar. Not yet. What about you? What are you? Laboratory. Wonderful. I have No tinder boxes and fuck all oil. Excuse me? Oh, looky here. Yoink. I think I will, thanks. Oh, there is no stairs there. Archives. Let's see what's down here first. Nothing. Cool. To the archives it is. He received the first kick in his stomach. Hazel remained hidden, in fear she too would be punished. Well, that sounds not optimal. Libri Rari. Rare books. Okay. Ooh, note.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Sorry I don't speak much in those parts, but you can't see the writing, or I'd offer for you to pause it and read it yourself. So I just let him read it for us. Catalogs. Catalogi. Libri Rari. Yeah. For those of you who don't recognize that language, it's Latin. Who goes here? I have a lantern. 2 points! Let's just keep that shit shut. I can't say I'm a fan of the dull, low humming. Oh, that's good. Wilhelm's contract. I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years, when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg, is to recommend my services at the Prussian royal court, and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break this seal. Wilhelm, House of Garrick. Well then. Alright. Daniel, you just take a chill pill here. Rest your... Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you panic no more. My lantern ran out of oil. I am not a fan of the dull, low humming. I'll tell you that shit right now. Was I not supposed to get more oil? How about no? How about fuck you? What do you say? Study. Studium. There's no oil left in the lantern. You need to find it. I don't think I like that. This is not a good position for me to be in. I heard a grumble. If something comes banging through that door, I am cornered. My only defense is to chuck that chair at it and make for that door with all my fucking strength.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Okay. Just gonna take this chair. I have one tinderbox left. Okay, what the fuck was that? I don't like that. Oh. Shit, fuck, oil potion. Okay, I'm still gonna be super sparing with my oil, people. Which means stinting through dark.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the wars. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
And now, returning to this said East Wing, and that said Western Hall, in case you guys didn't see through the subtitles. Got some more tindy boxes, but mainly some more oil. That's good for me. I like oil. Oil's good. Makes my lantern light up. My lantern's good. I feel safe. Kingdom of Prussia. Central Prussia. I'd be more sparing with my tinder boxes if it meant I could light a candle that I could take with me. I couldn't lay that up like that if I tried. What's happening?
17th of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
Oh, I can move. Okay.
It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
This is probably normal.
I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Okay, well, I'm sparkling blue. Oh, here's the book. Oh, good. Okay, well then. Well, that's just gonna sit there then. I'm gonna check my... Okay, here we go. Notes. Daniel's note to self. I wish I could... Okay. Wilhelm's contract. Diaries. Okay, mementos. Must find a new way out of this area. I have an idea. What? Well, I mean, that worked.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Alright, okay, how do I... A boyskin! Spoopty. Okay, guess I'm not opening that one. Let me try the book! Hut! Fuck. The book! Okay. Local folklore. Altstadt and Brennenburg Castle, 1801. Another region rich with lore is Altstadt, deep within the East Prussian woods. For centuries, there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor, Castle Brennenburg. The quiet forest-clad mountains, dressed with scattered lakes, is as picturesque. Sorry, I can't talk. As can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. The Gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, wrought by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? A visit undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, a well-known erudite, visited Altstadt at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight, that's a week, as he looked for remnants of kingdoms past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day, he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Altstadt, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? The Immortal Baron. The Baron of Brennenburg lives a reclusive life with his family at his castle nearby Altstadt, and like most those of noble birth, rumors are inherited alongside with the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands, claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remained popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage, therefore the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the west over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle, along with the great leaders of this country. Whoop-de-doo, Basil! But what does it all mean? Well, I fucking walked through all that. Finally, we're getting some oil in my lantern. It won't open, it's locked. What did I just do then? Oh. Okay. Okay, I think there might be something out there. But, while I hide in this closet, fearing for my life, I'm gonna leave this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching, those of you that have tuned in. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye, Z.